Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new. So today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. And it has some Cult of Babel demo. I was just playing a bit of it, and I beat the first level with the first character, Aleister Crowley, I guess. No, it doesn't have to be Aleister Crowley, it could be someone else. But it is. Here's a second character, she's Lilith. She seems like a bad person, you know, I tend to go for the good guys. Even if I could have picked these two, I probably would have picked him. She seems less, I don't know, possessed by the gun evil. Just a thought. Not in very non-Victorian dress style there. She has a shotgun. It looks like a cut-off. Yeah, it's a sawed-off shotgun, which is, I mean, it seems kind of early for Victorian. Maybe it's like late Victorian, maybe. Let's say her stats are a bit different. She has less hit points than Aleister. She deals more damage, and she's a lot faster though, so she's probably more survivable. But she seems. Oh, her projectile's like junk. Oh, her dash is wild though. She has a double dash. Oh, I don't like this. Well, I mean, she plays different. She gets right in their face. She point blanks them. She's got a... What is it? A Clyde Barrow called Whip It. Was it a Whip It gun? It's a sawed-off shotgun. You can just whip it out and destroy anything in front of him. It's a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, we call it a whip-out gun, yeah. No, I can't afford anything. Yeah, she just has like a super powerful dash. I was thinking she had like Ow. Damn it. Well, that's just, I was looking at the character trying to see if she has a reload animation. I'm just trying to see. One, two. Yeah, it's a double barrel shotgun, so she has to reload it. Cool. Alright. Yeah, she is more challenging, or at least I'm used to the other guy. Her whole thing is she gets in front of him and just unloads. It feels pretty good. You point blank them. I would like to see some variation on the library. Like different doodads around you can interact with. Void Rune. Your projectiles can now spawn black holes. That sounds fun. Projectile Pierce. I mean, will it make him go farther? That's the thing. Absinthe. Sure. Dash range up for her? Okay. I mean, what I want is bigger projectiles with her, and I want them to travel further. There's a little singularity there. If you guys would just let me check something here. Oh, cool. You can break these things and get stuff out of them. That's cool. I'd probably say delay doing that because, oh, cool, it gets a little crowd control effect to it. Whoa, because what your drop rate is determined by your luck, right? Oh, wow, that's really good. I mean, her dash is wild. So she gets in, gets out. I mean, you don't hold it down as much with her. So she's effectively faster. Not just by default she's faster, like on her hips, but she's also faster because she's firing less often than Aleister was. And she deals more damage when she does. Wow, she's interesting. Nice variant. I like a melee variant, actually. I'm pretty cool. They might be in there. I mean, I haven't seen the other characters. Oh, the shotgun's, the singularity is really good with her. Fire it up. Soul Gear. Soul Gear is awesome and super cheap. Hit points up? Sure, why not? Fire rate up? Sure. I mean, it's a little faster. It's quite a bit faster, actually. Yeah, the singularity is awesome with her. Like, with her, you want to cluster everything up. Whereas the other guy, it's less important because you can just drop your after image. And yeah, you can drop your after image and oh god, junk. I have to get back to that table. You can drop your after image and it will create like a turret effect on you and just fire every way you're firing. And your shots travel further. Let me get back to that table. I will survive this. Where'd it go? Where's my points? Aha! No, you sneak! I was looking at where I was going and not where I am. So you can die very quickly. She's fast though. Oh, I want to show this off. Yeah, you can't. First, you can't dash over these pits, and you can't fall into them. I don't know. I think it would be interesting if you could, like, do like a Legend of Zelda thing, Link to the Past. When you appear next to it, might upset some people though. Now she only has 2 hit points, as opposed to Aleister's 3. Could be an issue, but don't get hit. You don't want to get hit in this game. What I would really like is a pick at the start, because the character starts too weak. Soul arrow, yeah, that would... Can't afford it. God damn. That would really help her, because it would give you a lot more range every third shot. Again, it's not going to trigger as fast as Alistair because her shots are slower, right? She goes 1-2, reload. 1-2, reload. How it kind of works better. Do a tap, tap. Nah. See, they kind of click through it. Best I could use that as cover. Oh, there's a mirror. Maybe it does change. That could be an interesting doodad as well. Maybe you could like walk through it or something. Maybe once you activate it and like teleport you to a different location, maybe do like recharge at a certain rate or something. Or the candelabra, you could animate it. So all sorts of interesting kind of sort of wizard things you could, or caster things you could do. That'd be really cool. Fire ray, secret spell, soul arrow actually. Yeah. A lot of potential this one. You know, that can be kind of funny is if the monsters, they took your drops. I mean, you can get it back if you killed them, but they were using it. That'd be funny. They have like a monster little sound, ha ha ha, now it's mine. And the cult's like trying to run away. The little cultists, they have to chase him down, creates a bit of an impetus to chase him down. Because it might teleport away for goodies, right? And then come back stronger, right? Because you have to give the chance, give the player multiple chances to get it back. But that'd be interesting. Make these little mooks some personality to them. Otherwise it is faceless goons you're blowing away, right? Kind of mindlessly. Give me my card. Yes, yes, make me spaz. You can click it. Top hat. Projectiles bounce off enemies. That's cool, but you know, why isn't she wearing the top hat, right? I'm telling you, if I had a top hat, I'd wear it. Particularly if I'm a wizard, right? That's a little extra dimensional hole up there, right? I can put all sorts of things in that, not just bunnies and playing cards and Victorian illusionist. Come on, rock that aesthetic. Cane pistols, come on, see? We're going the Victorian aesthetic. Fire, why not? Not as good as void, but I'll take it. Alright, so it's good for stronger enemies. Yeah, I see real potential this one. Do check it out if you're interested at all in Vampire Survivor, Horde Survival, Magic Survival kind of games. It's different enough. I'd like to see it more different. Oh god, okay, stuck spot. That happened to me before. It's a little stuck spot there. Not my fault, bug. It's okay. Yep. So, break those things. So be careful on the walls. See if I can happen. Well, I don't want it to happen again, but I don't know. Maybe I was hit and it got me up above it. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I'd really like to start with a card. Maybe it could be like any of those cards you've unlocked, you could start with one of them. So like, depending on its power level, like power level 0 or 1 you could start with. That'd be cool. Because that's going to be the main progression, the little card packs you find, right? Obviously. Well, I'll get the one thing I can have. Luck's actually really good in this. Luck up. Yeah. So you got the stats over there, lower left. We got, was it? Luck is 3.5%. That's going to be drops. Fire rate 1.3, I think. 6. I don't know what 6 indicates. Yeah. Biggest critique I have for this game, which would make it better, is have my dash cooldown beneath my character, and then above the character, right, you could have the primary ability they have, like her special ability. Like Alistair's is the project image, they can fire out of. Hers is the super dash, things like that, right? Like, and the dash would be below her, like around her feet level, and then above her you should have her super ability, right? Or super dash in this case. And again, it's certainly a clicker, isn't it? Cold brew coffee. Speed up. Speed up is the... Ooh, knockback. That's incredible. I want that. And Spirit Snake. Crit up. Alright, so the fancier the hat, the more dangerous the cultist, I guess. I mean, her speed is just excellent. And the knock... Do I have knockback? I think I got knockback, right? Let's see. I did Enchanted Fist, yeah. And I'd almost like a fist just fly out of the character. Or make like the shotgun things are all little fists now. Oh man, that'd be so cool. That kind of reminds me of, what was it? That Ultima Underworld kind of sort of remake. Yeah. Where the magic, so kind of sort of magic missile was, you project a magic fist at people. It's pretty funny. Like first-person dungeon crawler thing. It's pretty good. I mean, you know, it wasn't the ultimate underworld spiritual successor we all wanted, but it wasn't as bad as we gave credit for. But everyone said it was. Just, you know, hell hath no fear like a spurned fan, right? Heaven forbid you fall short, right? But it doesn't deserve its rating currently. Cane soul drill. I need range with this character. Ace of diamonds. I mean, obviously speed up is awesome. I don't know what rate it speed me up, but it's noticeable. It's a lot. I'm trying to remember what that game was. Obviously I can't look now. I took a hit from that? Oh, I was too aggressive with this cat. Too aggressive with her. Yeah, she kind of encouraged you to be aggressive. And that can be a trap with her. She'll get boxed in. And she has lots of points, right? So, oh, cool, I got a pickup or whatever. That works. So as you go along, the cultists you spawn in faster. She has a different playstyle, though. She definitely feels different. It's not just a palette swap, right? That would be like... But she's different. It'd be kind of cool if, like, say the golems you fight would actually start smashing down those support pillars in the academy or the library you're in. So you had, like, an incentive to defend it. And then if they collapsed it, you'd have, like, a part of the look at that. Part of the location you could no longer access, right? It would just collapse, and, like, this would all collapse. You'd be dodging the falling rocks. Like, more environmental activity, right? That'd be cool. Soul Gear. I like Soul Gear. Soul Gear's really good. Drone Invocation. Invokes an orbital every 12 kills. Can't afford it anyway. Damage of luck up. That's what I want. Luck is really good. There's a little, Skeleton do it again. It seems like there's a little kind of sort of procedural generation in terms of the doodads moving places. The mirror is really cool. That'd be cool. Like teleport through the mirror. It'll create like an image of yourself for a little bit. You know, obviously different from Alistair's ability, right? Things like that. No, that's right. Make the environment feel real. A lot more immersive, like make it feel like a magical academy. But again, for a super early demo, what's here is great. It's fun to play, right? I was playing for a minute there. Let me know if you have any questions specifically about the game. I feel confident enough that I beat it. Technically, I beat it once, so it's something. Or I beat it enough to unlock character. I'm so used almost to the secondary ability being like a big hit. No, it's just survivability. I don't think I've actually encountered a ranged enemy yet, though. Secret spell, dash range up. My dash is already freaking crazy high. Fire rate up. Yeah, I want that. Oh, I should have got that. Oh, I got too excited. I'll take the frost and I'll take all that then. Crap. Okay, now I have to get back to where... Check them out. The bigger guys should have a chance for better goodies. Doesn't seem they do currently. Maybe they do. I don't know. I just haven't noticed it. The fire rate up feels really good. See how fast she is. Terrifying. Oh, I must have healed somewhere. Cool. I just don't remember it, but I did. There's another thought I have. I don't know. I might change the direction of the gameplay too much, but like maybe maybe Alistair has to like recover his mana every once in a while, right? So you go to like the arcane sigil and draw power, right? Or maybe she has to head to the workshop and create more arcane bullets or whatever, arcane projectiles, right? This will create more pressure, right, on the character. Because now I can just keep going. Sheer dash is so far. It's like wow. I mean, I think she has iframes on her dash by default. I'm meant to get out of that. Repeating crossbow. Yeah, fire rate up. Projectiles bounce. Give me that. Shoot from behind. Why not? Give her another gun. She has it keistered away. She's ready for anything. Okay, I mean, that's less useful than on Alistair because her shots don't... I'm surprised that hit me. That her shots don't travel as far. There we go. Oh, be very careful of those drone boys. They hit a little further than you might think. counter behind me. Favorite out of these ones? Probably the one I mentioned earlier. What was it? Lone Ruin demo. Lone Ruin one's really cool. I really like that one. Although stylistically, I really like 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I love that aesthetic. It's like the bold use of color. Well, Vampire Survivor is my least favorite one, honestly. There's not enough going on for it. Like I need to actively do things. I need to be able to click and do things. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just driving someone around. I can't hold my attention. So, the ones that let me do let me make as many meaningful and pertinent gameplay decisions as possible, my favorite. So 20 Minutes Till Dawn, I particularly like it also for the scrollingness. It's not just like it's low poly, it's a pixel graphic. This is pixel graphic too, but it's excellent use of color. How the enemy eyes flash. These guys flash too, but this is more traditional what you think of as indie pixel art, right? Whereas 20 Minutes Till Dawn, it's breathtaking, excellent. Soul Wave's really good. I can't afford anything. I do like that you can just buy as many things as you can, though. It's very capitalist Vampire Survivor, right? You're not just limited to one pick. I can buy anything I can afford, right? It's just first wave in 30 seconds. You're not likely to be able to afford much. See, in this one, unlike 20 Minutes Till Dawn, right, you can hit a wall. Whereas normal in that game, you can just keep scrolling, unless you come across one of the... See, hurt, ouch. Hit the wall there. Like her... Yeah, unless you get like a boss and it triggers those red laser lines and it blocks you in, which is so cool. Like, this game needs more environmental interactivity. That game had some with the bosses and the scrolling atmosphere and stuff, but even so, even that game, like, eventually they added some trees and stuff, but I'd like things you could find in the dark, right? Like, you couldn't see as far because it's the dark, right? But you could have, like, mounds you stumble across or graves, more things, right? Even that game kind of, Soul Arrow is awesome. You could have more things you could add, right? But really good. I do like to see that every bit of the game is itinerating. It's different, right? The one that just copies Vampire Survivor, those might feel uninteresting at all. I mean, Vampire Survivor is not a looker, right? I mean, I don't really rate games' looks highly, but if you want to draw attention to a game, it has to look good, right? Or at least, like, imagine this game like photorealistic graphics. Would that be good? No, that'd be a very poor choice, right? Because first off, most people's PCs might not be able to handle it, right? There's a lot of enemies coming at you, right? And that wouldn't go well, right? I mean, that's why this sort of... Ouch. Okay, well, she must have iframes on her special dash. The regular dash does not. That's cool. Also, so when you dash, her dash is further than Alistair's too, the first wizard I was. Her dash, I mean, it's less than when she's firing, right? But she's firing less, right? Because she boom, boom, reload, boom, boom, reload. Because she has a whippet gun. She has a assault shotgun. Look at that. It's kind of hard to track where she's going, but... What do I want? I like to see those cane pistols I got. I mean, she's magic. They can, like, rotate around her or something, right? What do I want? Book of Chaos. Book of Chaos is cool, because a card effect's going to trigger more often, right? So, like, something they fire is, I don't know, blasts or whatever around you. Like every third shot. You get a soul arrow, right? Well, that will trigger more, but I can't afford it. Fire rate up is huge. Weapon spread increases is good for the shotgun. And the canes, because that gives you bullet speed and speed up. This seems like it should be more expensive, actually. See, look at that. I've become quite a bit more powerful now. Now, if I win this, I should be able to unlock whatever the next character is. Hopefully it's somewhat melee-focused, maybe? Or luck-focused? I'm kind of thinking they do, like, with the whole illusionist kind of sort of Victorian magic thing going here. They're going to have, like, a Gambit-like character. With those, like, explosive cards or something. They're definitely going to do that. That's what I do. They'd have, like, a melee character, maybe, like, a fencer, has a small sword with might call a rapier. Dashing around like a melee sort of wizard-ish character. I tend to play, right? I mean, if you're going to be magic, the whole point of magic is to do things you can't normally do, right? So, you make yourself super tough. Because you're super squishy dude who's in robes all the time and studies magic, like, little library nerdy kid, right? So maybe, like, you use magic to not be like that. Then you beat the crap out of people physically, right? I mean, that's more interesting to me than pew pew pew, right? I don't know. Pew 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 is too expected. The magical guns is cool. That's like an artifact, right? Where's she getting the ammo, though, right? Ooh, little card pack here. That's the meta progression. Soul Wave's awesome. Goggles gives me armor, because I don't know, the opera goggles, I guess. And I want to see if I can get both freeze and fire. I don't know if I can get both, and will they both trigger? Like Frost Flame, kind of World of Warcraft kind of thing. I don't have fire on this build. I wonder if I can lock it out. I could see that. Like you get like builds coming up. Like, come on. Like, Torment Dawn's really good with builds. In terms of like, you get this, then it leads into getting this, then you can get that. It's really good with that. It needs more environmental interactivity, I'd argue. If they're still working on the game, I don't know. They absolutely nailed the sound on the gem pickups. Right? They're all worth about the same. You don't, it's not you. Your Legend of Zelda Link to the Past knowledge is gonna help you here. It's like, ooh, go for the red rubies. No, it's just they're all worth one, man. I don't know. I kind of like to see them work different. That'd be kind of funny. Nice little callback there. All these games they use a lot of retro appeal, right? From the low poly. You almost want low poly. No. It's pixel aesthetic. The top-down gameplay. The amount of enemies coming at you on screen. The kind of sort of. I mean, it seems like something Super Nintendo could do, right? That was vicious. As the game goes on, they'll spawn. That one spawned right under me. Took me out. I mean, that's kind of cool. I didn't see that coming. Those little flash. I like that being over. Oh yeah. You don't want limiting factors, right? These Horde Survival games are straight up power fantasy, right? They're the biggest power fantasy games you can get. Like far more so than the hero shooter, right? Oh, the hero shooters are more visceral. I don't know. The cover shooters can be a bit plotting. I kind of like a mix of it, right? Because your character's like, if you're gonna play a character, they're obviously a cut above everyone else, right? Because everyone's not a hero, right? But you don't have to take it so much as like, you know, Duke Nukem or something, or Doom guys, like someone who's like ridiculous level power. You make the character work for that kind of power, right? You start him off as someone who's a cut above, and then you gradually keep going. Think, you know, the arc of the hero, the journey of the hero, right? Enchanted Fist is surprisingly cheap, and that gives you so much survivability just from the knockback. Look at that, it's like boom. Well, these guys are just gonna disintegrate, but with the bigger guys, you know. Like I will say something Vampire Survivor does as well is there's a lot of stage variants. That's something Torment doesn't really have. This game certainly doesn't have it, but again, this is like a demo that's 2 days old, right? But it's been live about 2 days. It's free on Steam if you want to check it out. It's pretty fun. I'm impressed with it. I mean, they're probably gonna go, hey, $3, want it? What Vampire Survivor did, right? I mean, it's cheap. If you don't like it, not a big deal. Probably not really worth the hassle of returning. It's a nice. I hesitate to say the word casual. It's so many negative connotations to it, but it's a very pick up and play kind of game, right? You don't need advanced knowledge here. I'm pushing how many buttons? WASD. I'm putting Void Rune's awesome. I can't afford anything else. WASD, I guess that counts as 4 buttons, so I mean it's movement. Like at some point, I'm sure that the dev would add gamepad support. This game seems like do very well with it. Doesn't currently have it. I'm just checking. And I'm pressing the left mouse button to fire, and I have spacebar on my dash, and I have my super ability on the right click. So one. It's not quite as simple as Vampire Survivor, right? Because Vampire Survivor, you play it with like one button, right? Or you just move the mouse around. You're just controlling your direction. When you have active abilities to activate, you just kind of, and that's not enough to hold my attention, right? Whereas some people, like, if you just, oh, something happened there. Like, if you just want to, I don't know, an easy game to chill, it's a good, it's good for that. I just need active engagement. I need to feel I'm doing something. Just walking around doesn't do it for me. Walking simulators or games, I bounce right off if I don't play walking simulators. When I first saw Vampire Survivor, I'm like, looking at it, like, and I just clicked it off. I was like, what? No. No. Sorry. Not for me. Landmine's awesome. Can't afford it. Crap. Musketeer's awesome. Can't afford it. See that? That's... I mean, that's a little rapier, I guess. The cup hilt. I'll take the tonic. I mean, there wasn't enough going on. Yeah, I need to be able to physically do something. Not just walk around. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but... And like, yeah, this, so this character encourages, like, you gotta be close, right? So she encourages cockiness, if you haven't noticed. Oh, no, another stuck spot. Okay, almost died, okay. There's a little stuck spot there. I got stuck there twice now. Again, it's fine. It's super early. Little bugs like that are expected. It's just part of the process. Her dash is cool. So it seems to have some sort of wild iframes to it. It's just, I don't know. I prefer Alistair's a bit more predictable. He has better range. His ability is more interesting to me. She has more upfront damage. I like she's faster. Like her start off's more interesting. Alistair's start off's a bit because he's pew pew pew, right? I want to pick at first level, right? I think that'll go really good. Like the first time you play, you don't get that, right? But then you can pick from depending on the power level of whatever your meta progression you've unlocked, which in this game is the card packs, right? The sort of Magic the Gathering, Pokemon little card packs you might get like near checkout line or something. Soldier's awesome because she needs the range. Goggles because she's super squishy. You tend to get hit a lot with her. Just because they creep up behind you. Well, the blast radius is more than you might think. Did that hit me? Let's see what triggers do I have. I know I have Enchanted Fist. I have Void. I want to see if fire or ice is going to appear now that I have Void. Right? Is it an elemental lock? Right? That'd be kind of cool. Like you'd have builds. Otherwise, oh, sloppy. Okay, they're coming. Okay, see it? I'm watching now where they're going to spawn. I'm actually going to start shooting this stuff so I can get. No! See, no iframes on the dash, on the basic dash. If I'd used my super powerful crazy dash, I might have been able to snatch through and get it if the iframes were sufficient. I'll try one more time. I mean, she's tougher, I'd say. Because she's squishy and she sets you up to be overconfident because you're so powerful with the burst damage. But then someone will creep up behind you with your misjudge your blast radius, or you'll think you have iframes and you don't. You have tiny little iframes when you get hit, but yeah, what I'd like little things to differentiate, like little doodads you can interact with, like that or that. Maybe get like a minion. I think I mentioned it before. Or got a power buff as you defend the sigil. Like you're a wizard, right? Lean on the wizard thing. I don't have enough. I want that at some point. Yeah. Now, I don't think you think of anything that I didn't address or something I've missed. You think this game could really use help it differentiate itself from Vampire Survivor because it's wearing that influence on sleeve, right? Card pack was hiding in there. That's what. Okay. Alistair's got himself. It's Alistair's card pack. Okay. See. I don't know. Sure, open it. I mean, just tear it like an old person, but we're just gonna rip it open, I guess. Choose one or leave. Well, I'm gonna take Soul Arrow because she yeah. She kind of needs it. She's like trash range. Good damage, trash range. And also the opposite in the beginning. Though that special ability has this after image. Helps a lot in that regard. Okay, that's the boss. No, a little mid-boss. Anything here? I mean, there's a little bit here in terms of being able to smash stuff, get gems out of it. Sometimes, depending on your luck, you might get something nice. So I should probably delay. Better, more frequent pickups. Yeah, Magic Cauldron. That'd be cool. I have a Magic Cauldron in here. Like, I'm blasting enemies and tossing things in. Like, collecting drops off the cultists, tossing in cultist bits. You know, all sorts of fun things you can do. Fairy Dust. Okay, crit hit up. Braze Kraken. HP up. Is that going to give me 3? It did. That's actually really cool for her. Like, character customization. People love that, right? Visually customizing the character. Show them with a top hat. Show them with like a Kraken arm or whatever. Because, you know, look. Or Kraken leg or something. Like, because I've warped myself with the power of from beyond, right? Like, give a visual story at a glance, as opposed to just how much stuff I'm throwing around. These are little things, though. But they go pretty far in terms of differentiating the game. I don't think Vampire Survivor physically changes you. It's just how much stuff you get coming out of you, right? Like this game's currently doing. Boxing myself in. Yeah, I think I mentioned it before. I don't like lines. The boxing in. Like, I like it a bit seamless. Make it like a magical laboratory. It loops back on itself. That'd be cool. What was that? It's like when Thor was not Love and Thunder. Not the most recent one. But when he was imprisoned in the that sort of like dimensional space. Where he couldn't escape because he kept going round and round and round, something like that. Something just moves back. Repeating crossbow. I mean, it doesn't fit for the character, but all right. Because fire rate. Oh, projectiles bounce. No, I want speed. Fine, I'll take that too. Like, if she's taking a repeating crossbow, I'd like her to use the repeating crossbow, right? Little things like that, right? Or maybe it just floats around her magically, right? Like, have the ability to tell a visual story, not just what's coming out of the character, but where's it coming from, right? That's a step Vampire Survivor didn't take, right? I mean, that game was... I mean, I can't believe how successful it was. Like, what? There was an untapped need that a lot of us didn't see. You have just people who are like tired after work or whatever, and want to just go play a simple, easy game that gives a bit of power fantasy. You can run it with whatever. I mean, it'll, you know, it's good game. It's good gameplay. It's just, you know, if you just want something casual and fun, power fantasy stuff, yeah. It's got a lot of build potential, right? Yeah, boxing me in, that's not good. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, so, yeah, iframes definitely on that for Super Dash. Okay, I made it to the next bell. I can't afford the goodie thing. Oh, thunder. Your projectiles can now spawn thunder strikes and unlocks thunder cards. Okay, so there is kind of sort of a fire rate up, speed up, and soul drill. There's kind of sort of an unlock chain going on here, which I like. Because you get a bit of lightning. So lightning's more DPS focused, raw DPS as opposed to fire, which is dot, damage over time, DPS, and frost, which is crowd control. It's for my preference. What I like best. Oh, hey, look at this. So there is, I don't remember this from before, so a giant summoning circle. So there is some element of procedure generation in the environment in terms of what specific doodad is going to spawn in a certain area. That's cool. I like to be able to interact with that beyond just being scenery, like summon things, bind enemies, do things like that. I feel like a wizard, right? Because I don't feel like a wizard right now. I feel like, I don't know, like a super overpowered, what's the word? Arcane assassin? Kind of, sort of. Like, I'm not doing, like, wizardy things. I'm just blasting things. Yeah, I feel like do a lady with a magic shotgun. I mean, that's kind of wizard, I guess. Doesn't feel typically wizardry, though. I mean, shooting from behind is really cool. Landmines are awesome. We've seen that. But yeah, if you want a fresh Vampire Survivor, here it is. Oh, you know, it has direct targeting. It's going to engage you a bit more, right? That's the thing, right? Like, a Vampire Survivor doesn't engage you as much, right? Because all you control is movement and your build progression, right? And yeah, movement and your build progression, right? What paths do you take through the enemy? Do you push here? Do you not? Or what upgrades do you focus on take? But again, those are somewhat random, right? Whereas this game is demanding more of my attention, right? That, I suppose, if someone went this way or that, if someone wanted something that was more hands-off, quite literally, because you only need really one hand to play Vampire Survivor, right? Well, you know, supposed to just select the abilities. Well, you might be able to do that with one hand too. Oh, that's what I needed. There we go. So that just meant this is gonna be a very successful run because I got a magnet and I looted all that. Oh yeah, they really nailed the sound on the gem pickups. So the lightning's really good for DPS. I'm surprised with that. Now, are we gonna get fire? Oh, yeah. Ace of clubs, speed up, luck up. Yeah, Dio. Oh my God, 2 projectiles, 3 projectiles. Yeah, I think I just cleared this level. Oh my, yeah. This is what can happen. You get lucky with the draws, but that magnet just really helped me. I can just blow up everything now. I just have to thin the herd enough that they can't box me in, because I'm not invulnerable, right? I just have disgusting DPS right now. I did nail the sound, but let me know if you. I think the music's a bit too repetitive. Just keeps doing that. Oh no, I was like, I need some fresh tunes here. Hopefully they'll add some more. Yeah, the enemies are starting to thin. 18, 17. I don't know. I think it'd be like a good gameplay limitation. Like if I had to count my ammo. Oh crap! Okay, I'm getting cocky again. So I'm getting distracted. I'm like, haha! I'm gonna pop up behind you. I thought I was far enough away. Ugh. Anyway, I've done pretty good, I think, in this one. Showing this one off. This is the Cult of Babel demo. You can check it out on Steam. It's pretty cool. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna see if I can get hold of it. Just point out the 3 bugs I saw. The stuck spot too, as well. If I missed anything, I dropped some notes for Wizard. Yeah, projectile still counts. To know about that. I think it probably worked for in terms of her ability still triggering. Well, I suppose I'll test. I need to know now. Like, can I pause? Like, is that her timer still going too? Because it does with Aleister Crowley's project image. So is it still at that kind of sort of? Yeah, it is. See, same bug. That's an exploit, because that means if you really want to, you could just use your special ability and then go. This is less damaging with her because that's just like a super good dodge. So yeah, I guess I'll play one more. It is a good game. Does want to encourage you to play it. And it doesn't do as one game I've seen in this kind of genre has disappearing loot. Right? It's like, oh no, don't do that. And then you have to unlock the honor of it not disappearing. It's like, what are you doing? No. No, that's not how you do meta progression. This game actually nails the meta progression down. You get little card booster packs. I'd argue that you should be able to select from those booster packs when you level up, when you first start, and choose other things you found. Copper, I can't afford anything. And it's gonna be random next time. Yeah, but you feel so weak at the start, right? I something to speed this up, right? Because how many runs have I done? 10, 12, more? Some of them are test runs, but still. When you first start, you just want to go use one barrel, use the other barrel, reload. So she's more mobile than Alistair just because of that. So they make you... Okay, so... When they start surrounding her, they'll get issues. Like, Alistair can deal with that easier with his project damage, because he'll just have to fan it around. Enchanted Fist is awesome, and Soul Gear. Yeah, Soul Gear is awesome. So now we got some... Yeah, there we go. So the Soul Gear is kind of random, in terms of where it hits, but... Like, with this character, I really want something that fires behind her. So no one can creep up behind me, because the cultists, after a certain point, will start spawning in pretty quickly. And, like, really fast. Pentagram, and then boop, 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 and then like 3 clicks, and they're there. 3 blinks. And the explosive dudes have a larger radius than you might expect. Which is an issue when you're dealing with them with a shotgun, yeah? A super short range shotgun, I should add. Ah, this is here again. Okay. Like you'll stand this, get like a countdown timer going or something, and like, you'll complete a ritual, maybe give me a card, maybe give me a card pack, maybe summon an ally, give me a short-term damage boost, something, right? Something to make the environment feel more real. I'm actually feeling okay with it being boxed in with her, because I can just do this, and I just phase right through. So, as you get used to the character, it's actually pretty good. I guess I'll take my 1 upgrade for faster fire rate. That's pretty good, that means I should reload faster. So, DP damage per minute goes up. More so than damage per second, right? Because I didn't directly increase my damage, I increased my fire rate. Those guys, okay, good, there we go. So she's she's more survivable than Alistair is. She just doesn't have, she doesn't have the range of him. To use her dash well, it's very nice. So what are we gonna give me now? Yeah. Steam Giant, damage up, armor 1. It's pretty cool. So, okay, that's armor there, so the kind of shading to it there. Like, I'd like she like put on clockwork armor or something like that, right? Just lean into the Victorian or magic punk aesthetic. She probably should have used a regular dash on that. Would that be something else? Since I said like you could like specialize the character to like say you want to replace the dash with something else, right? Have like alternate abilities, right? Just keep you playing, right? That's the thing. That was sloppy of me. That was horrible. Because I'm invulnerable during the super dash, not immediately terminating it. Anyway, I'm starting to slip. Anyway, this is Cult of Babel demo. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. I'll play something else now. Like, subscribe. Bye.